Hey everyone, welcome to Webpack series. In this series, we will be learning about one of the most popular JavaScript module bundlers, that is Webpack. There are also other JavaScript module bundlers like Parcel and Rollup, but in this series, we will be learning about Webpack in detail, starting from the basics of the Webpack to code splitting and writing micro frontend application using module federation. Let's get started. In this section, we will be seeing what is Webpack and why do we need it. Before jumping into Webpack, let's spend some time to understand the background of JavaScript module system. In initial days of JavaScript, about 2 decades back, developers were using small amount of JavaScript on the web. It was mainly used for making the web page interactive. After a few years, JavaScript became popular. Developers started to use it extensively. With the help of Node.js, developers were building server-side application and network applications. It was easy to build modular program as Node.js was making use of CommonJS module system. So, what is CommonJS module system? CommonJS is a module formatting system. Each file is treated as a module. In this example, I have circle.js file. I'm exporting a function named area from this file. I can load the circle.js file in my index.js file with the help of require function, and I can invoke the area function by saying circle.area. This was the module system used in Node.js, but this was not supported natively in browsers. What was the solution to this? We have bundled tools like Browserify and Require.js. This allows browser developers to write the client-side code using the CommonJS module system. Then it would bundle the source code. However, this was not very performant as we were not able to do lazy loading or code splitting. Since we are talking about module system, let's see about ES modules. ES modules is a new module system that came in ES6 that is supported natively in modern browsers. Let's see how it is used. In index.html file, while loading the JS files, we need to add an attribute name type equal to module. This tells it's a ES module script. And in my index.js file, I can start using import and export statements. However, this is not very performant. If there are many JS files in our application, the browser needs to make multiple HTTP calls to fetch these files. Let's see how Webpack solves all these problems. In HTML file, if I want to write some JavaScript code, there are two ways to do it. I can directly write the JavaScript code inside the script tag, or I can move this code in a new file and load the file with the help of source attribute. Let's look at this web page. If I implement header in header.js file, chart in chart.js file, table in table.js and footer in footer.js, then I need to add multiple script tags in my HTML file. There can also be other dependencies like day.js underscore js. This is not efficient way to load the dependencies. So you think we can write all code in single file and name it main.js file? This is not a good approach as there is no code readability and there could be scope and variable conflicts which can crash our application. What Webpack does is it takes all JS file, that is header.js, chart.js and other dependencies, bundle them together, gives out single JS file which will contain all the source code. This bundled file will be named as main.js by default. It not only takes JS files, we can also provide other assets like CSS and image files to Webpack, and it gives corresponding output. Later, this bundled JS file can be used in index.html file. Now, our entire web page will be loaded from single bundled file that is main.js. In this way, we can bundle our source code in efficient way and ship it to production. In Webpack, we can also split the bundled file in multiple chunks and load them on browser only when it is absolutely required. Now we have got enough understanding on what Webpack does and why do we need it. In next section, we will see how to use it. We will be using Webpack in two ways, with the help of CLI and Webpack config file. That's all for today, folks. Thank you.